know that you cannot do a plank on your elbows for very long. I got the bench out just as a reminder that you can use anything to modify. So if you need to, feel free to throw your elbows up on a couch, on a chair, anything that works, just to kind of hold you stable. And you might just be holding a plank for this one so while we move through these exercises. So if you have washcloths, great. You're going to put them on your feet or underneath the balls of your feet. Get onto your elbows and find a plank. And if you don't have washcloths, again, don't worry about it. So we're going to open one leg to the side and then pull it back in. And then open the other leg to the side, pull it back in. If you don't have washcloths, just tap. So you're going to go out to the side, tap, out to the other side, tap. If that feels easy for you, see if you can start to do a little pike and round circle. So some pike circles. So a few options, lots of options for everybody. Give these fun ones a try. These are one of my favorite moves. So we're going to do 10 circles or 10 taps. Out to the side left, out to the side right is 1. So we'll call it 1, 2. Feel free to play around with it. Try opening, closing. You know, just playing with your plank. I like to make the moves a little bit more dynamic so we don't get bored. But if you want to, just hold the plank on your elbows on a couch, on a chair. Maybe you're tapping it out. We'll call it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Drop the knees down, and we're going to stand up. I can't see all of your names on there, but I'm too far away, but hi, everybody. Okay, so next one, we're going to do a little lunge slide. So if you have a washcloth, you're going to place it underneath your right foot. If you're not using a washcloth, get your feet into pretty wide stance. You can bring your hands up or even onto the hips, and you're going to do a side dip. So kind of an uneven squat to one side. Those of you that have a washcloth, even a shirt on the ground, so you need a little slide for these exercises, you're going to take your arms out to the left side as you slide the washcloth to the right. So using your arms as a counterbalance for the squat. So get nice and low. This is a lot of inner thigh work today. Deep squat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't worry about how far out you're going. I'd rather have the knee staying over the ankle. 8, 9, 10. Good. Other side. So washcloth goes under the left foot. Arms are going to go out to the right. So counterbalance, arms reach, squat into the hips. 2. Again, if you don't have this washcloth, you're just dipping to the side. Call it 4. Some of you are hopefully still moving. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A lot of these look really easy. Give them a try. They're not that simple. So next one, we're going to do a little abdominal work. So if you have a hand weight available and you want to make this a little more challenging, go ahead and grab your hand weight. We're all going to lay down on the mat, and I will show you the modification for not using the hand weight. So arms are going to go overhead, legs out straight. Take a deep breath. And then bring the legs up, bring the arms up. And again, you don't have to be holding a weight here. If you have a weight, great. If you don't, do it without a weight. If this also gets to be too much on your back, just keep your hands down alongside you rather than bringing them over the head. So you can do little mini leg lifts. You can even alternate here if you like. But those of you that have the hand weight, go ahead, grab it. And we're going to lower the legs, lower the arms at the same time. Don't touch the floor. And then bring the legs, arms back up. We're shooting for 10 to 15. So as many reps as you feel possible. Tight core, press the lower back towards the floor. It's okay for the back to come up slightly here. Call that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can lift the head if you like. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Come on up. So next one, again, keep your weight or put the weight down, whatever you like. We're gonna move into a sumo squat. So sumo squats, you want a nice wide distance between your feet. See if you can turn the toes open. Some of you are gonna be able to have your toes turned all the way to the wall. Some of you might have a slight diagonal. Weight can hang in the hands, or you can just have your hands on your hips or up at shoulder, chest height. And if you can get the weight to the floor, great. If you don't or can't, don't worry about it. So we're gonna again shoot for 15. Try to keep the knees drawing open. They're gonna wanna cave in towards center line. Keep it opening out to the side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I'm gonna give you a side view, keep going. 13, back straight. 14, 15, maybe a little pulse down at the bottom. Knees open, again, don't let the knees cave. Good, come out. So, next up is gonna be a Russian twist. Take a couple breaths. Feels good to be moving, right? I'm happy I see some names on the screen. Hi. So Russian twist, very basic exercise. You can look this up online. Lots of variations for it, but some of you might want to keep your feet down for this. Some people are going to also want to just keep a loose interlacement of the fingers without holding the weight. So you're going to lean back. If you can, lift the feet up so you're in a boat pose, and you're going to twist the arms towards the sides of the body. Trying to rotate through the chest rather than just moving the arms. So we're rotating through the entire torso. If you have a weight, hold the weight, one hand each side, and elbows towards the floor is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep the feet down if you need to. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. So that is our circuit for today. We're gonna go back through the whole thing 2 more times. So I'm a firm believer in 3 or more sets. Anytime you're gonna do any type of exercise program, see if you can maximize it by doing at least 3+ sets. Okay, we're gonna go back to pike circles or plank with legs open. So I will come to this side of the mat, give you a little bit of a different view. Again, with this exercise, if you need to, find a high plank and just hold it. Work on getting that structure of your plank. If you're comfortable in a low plank, we're gonna spice it up a little bit with some leg openings or pike circles. So finding your base, find your plank, and you can either open to the side, toe tapping or sliding the washcloth. Try to go nice and slow, so feel the inner thigh pulling in as you're working. And again, if that's easy, pike your butt up, circle the legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can also try switching directions. If one direction doesn't feel natural for you, go ahead, switch sides. Okay, let's come up and we're gonna do that kind of modification of a skater slide, skater squat. So we're gonna start on the other leg this time. So washcloth is gonna go underneath your left foot again, or you're finding a nice wide stance and you're gonna squat into the same side. So I want you to, if you're squatting like this, stay on the same leg for each squat and then switch sides after 10 to 15 reps. So washcloth under the left foot, arms are gonna go out to the right. Try to keep the knee tracking over the ankle. 1. Use the arms to pull yourself back in. 2, 3, 4, 5, back straight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch feet. Washcloth under the right foot, again, or just switching sides, dipping into that side squat. Arms to the left, washcloth goes right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your foot grounding down if you can. 9, 10. Whoop, take a breath. Grab your weight. Again, or feel free to just do this weight-free. All of these exercises don't need to have the weight. So you can just be arms up, doing some mini leg lower, arm lower reach. You can also just keep your arms down alongside you. And again, play with bringing the legs up and down and pressing the low back towards the floor, especially if you're working towards those beginner levels because your back might need more support. So grab your weight if you're using a weight and let's get started. 15 reps. Arms are either down by the sides or straight up. Lower the weight, lower the legs, hover them above the floor, bring it up. 1, 2, maybe lift the head, you'll get a little more upper abdominal work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. So coming up, last one in this grouping. So nice wide sumo squat. Turn your toes open as wide as you can. Take a break if you need a break. You will be able to replay this video. Hopefully you'll kind of remember the circuit. So if you need a minute, take a minute. Turn the toes out and squat low. 1. Try to squat using the legs, not leaning forward to touch the floor. So maybe I'll stay this way to get a better view for you guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be near the wall if you need to be near the wall. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, shooting for 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, hover, Maybe some pulse squat. And up. Nice. Take a sip of water if you need it. And we're going back to the beginning for one more round. 3 sets. Here we go. Let's change the view a little bit. So hopefully you guys will feel this tomorrow. If you don't, you're awesome. If you do, repeat this workout, but wait maybe a day or two, give those muscles time to recover before going at it again. So again, either finding your plank on a coffee table, on a couch, on a bed, wherever you are. If you can handle a plank on the elbows on the floor, great. If not, don't worry about it. You'll get there. So starting back into that plank. Again, you can toe tap out to the sides, or you can slide, alternate leg, or double leg, or you can pike circle. 1. Maybe you want to try switching directions. So go wide, then lift, back, 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Nice. Okay. Back to the side squat, skater squat, lots of different names for it. Just doing a dynamic movement. So we'll put the washcloth under the right foot this time since we started left side last time. Again, maybe you are just wide squatting to one side. Totally fine option. Let's get to it. So washcloth under the right foot and slide it out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, I forgot Russian twist. 6. We'll have to do double. 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Washcloth under your left foot and knee stacks over that right ankle. 1, arms out to the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So let's work in that set of Russian twists. So again, sometimes when I'm working out at home, I just pick 3 exercises, a leg, an ab, and arm, and I try to just get 3 sets in. And sometimes that means I'm taking a break and coming back to it, but I always try to make sure I finish the 3 sets. So even if I come back an hour later and I do a couple more sets, just do it. Not a big deal. Okay. So Russian twist. Maybe your heels are down and we're just working on sitting back. So don't feel like you have to do any twisting, any movement here. You can interlace your fingers and maybe try twisting through the core. Maybe you want to try lifting the feet and then twisting through the core. Again, try not to just move your arms. Maybe you're holding a weight because you're a beast and you want to work hard today because it's only 30 minutes. So arms up over the chest. Try to keep the back fairly straight. I mean, try not to be rounding back to the sacrum too badly. There'll be a natural curve. And then side to side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15 of them, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. So we're gonna come up, we're gonna sumo, and then we will do our last abdominal exercise on the floor. So you can be on a mat. Let's see, I train barefoot. I'm barefoot all the time. You can wear sneakers, you know, whatever floats your boat. It's all good. Turn your toes as far open as you possibly can without falling over. Maybe be near the wall if you're not holding a weight, and just work kind of on opening the knees, opening the hips, and squatting lower. Loosely holding the weight between your hands if you're holding a weight. And then squat with your legs, not with your back. So drop it low. 1, 2, 3. I try not to lock out my knees at the top, so you'll notice when I'm coming up, there's like still a slight bend. 4, 5, 6. Maybe you're holding a 15-pound weight. You're so strong. Maybe you're holding a 5. You're also so strong because you're here working out with me. We'll call it 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hopefully you're not just watching and not working out. That would be goofy. Good, and up. Okay, are you guys ready? Last one, you made it. If you're working out, I'm so proud of you. Thanks for joining me. So again, this can be a very challenging exercise. The weight can actually act as a counterbalance, but it is also going to make it more intense. So please, if you need to, take your hands under your hips a little, support your back. Maybe you're just lifting the head. This is abdominal work, pressing the lower back, legs straight. Don't feel like you need to do anything more than this. You can rest your head, and then you can just lower one leg at a time. Do not feel like you have to do full variation of everything. And grab your weight if you're using a weight. Legs up, arms up. We're going for 15. My hip clicks like every time I do these, so I open my legs slightly and the click goes away. So modify as you need to. Legs over, or arms over, legs lower. 1, 2, maybe the head lifts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yay! But wait, there's one more set of Russian twists. So, gotta do 3 sets, right? We're gonna add in one more. So again, maybe loosely interlace your fingers. Maybe you're still holding that weight. Maybe you're leaning back, feet are down, twisting. Maybe your feet are up. And on your marks, get set. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost done. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yay! Come on up, stand. We'll take a little stretch. Spread your feet nice and wide on your mat or on the floor. And then let's turn the left toes open. Bend your left knee. Bring your left forearm to your left thigh, right arm way overhead. Just take a little side bend. Don't worry about what it looks like. This feels so much better to me, and it looks totally out of alignment as I'm looking here. This is a straight line, but I get no joy out of this posture. For me, arching, maybe leaning back a little bit. You know, feel your muscles. Don't worry about what it looks like. Who cares? You're at home. Maybe straightening that left leg and taking your left hand somewhere on your left leg. So maybe it's on the shin, maybe you're pretty open and you want to take a full triangle. Feel free to reach your arm overhead. And then come up and other side. Turn the right toes open, find a little warrior two, and then right forearm to right thigh, and again, maybe lean back, just feel that left oblique, stretch out that left side. Maybe you'd rather look good and you want to go super straight line. That's fine too. But for me, I'm like, ugh, this feels so much better. And then you can straighten the right leg and take your right hand somewhere on your right leg, find a little triangle. Maybe the hand is on the shin. Maybe you're sliding it to the floor. Maybe you reach that top arm overhead. And come up and turn your feet parallel. Interlace your hands behind your back. Straighten your arms, maybe look up. And then exhale, fold forward and bring the arms overhead. Breathe, full breath. And then bring your hands down to the floor and sink into one knee. So really similar to that kind of lunge we were doing, but just keep your, let's say, right foot grounded as you sink into that left knee and stretch your inner right thigh. And then coming out, sink into the right knee. Try to keep your back straight. Keep that knee opening, so try not to let it be rolling in towards center. And ground that left foot, stretching the inner left thigh. And then back to center. Catch your left shin with your right hand and just pull against your right scapula. So it's a push-pull action, resisting. Twist and turn a little bit until you feel it in a nice spot. And then other side, catch your right calf with your left hand, maybe pull against your left scapula. So it's an eccentric stretch, push-pull. And then back to center, hands on your hips. Inhale, rise all the way up. Heel toe your feet in a little bit. And then hip width distance apart. Catch your big toes. Or maybe stick your hands under your feet if you like sticking your hands under your feet. And then just take a little forward bend. Maybe shake out the head, yes or no.